You're listening to The Money Hour with your host, Tina Mitchell, and co-host, Keelan Harvey on Alternative Talk AM 1150. Now, back to the show with local mortgage experts, Tina Mitchell and Keelan Harvey.
You are listening to The Money Hour at 1150 AM KKNW, the Friday, September 4th virtual show. Because of COVID, our show has temporarily moved virtually. You can listen to us on podcast or catch us on air at 3 p.m. on Saturday with a rebroadcast on Sunday at 8 a.m. I am your host, Tina Mitchell.
And I'm your co-host, Keelan Harvey.
It is a great day to talk about money. That's what the show is all about, how to make money, save money, so you can have a better quality of life for you and your family. If you're hearing out a show at a different time or day, you are listening to a rebroadcast. We're here to answer any questions or connect you with the guests that we have on the show today. Please call the show at 1-855-400-1150. Again, that's 1-855-400-1150 or online at themoneyhour.com. And now in studio, we have Mindy Garner of ElderMove Alliances, LLC in Coldwell, Bain. We're talking about services for seniors who are figuring out their housing right here on 1150 AM KKNW. Mindy, welcome to the show. So happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here, Tina.
And a little bit about Mindy. Mindy's been selling real estate since 1991 and has been with Coldwell Bain for decades. She and her late husband, Michael, founded ElderMove Alliances in 2002, and she specializes in working with seniors since then. Together, they have helped hundreds of seniors work out their next housing options and reach their goals. Working with her team of seniors service professionals, Mindy can overcome any challenge to get a senior from where they are at today to where they want to be. Helping seniors keep their independence has always been their purpose. During COVID, Mindy and her team are doing, just like we are here today, Zoom. She does free Zoom seminars to help seniors through this difficult year.
Mindy, I love the name. Talk about marketing and branding there. It gets the message across pretty well. ElderMove Alliance. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what you guys do?
In normal times, we do free seminars for seniors at different public senior centers or community centers around the area. Of course, we can't do that right now. So we are doing that on Zoom, and we're doing shorter seminars on different topics right now. We actually cover three major topics in our seminars over a 2-day period. We cover ways to make your home work better for you and last longer. Some people come wanting to do that. We cover ways to make downsizing and moving easier, much easier if you have a plan. And then we cover things you need to know no matter which of the first two you choose. So we have 10 different speakers over 2 mornings. And then when we're doing live seminars, we give you a free hot lunch as well. But right now, we're not doing the lunch. We're just doing the Zoom seminars, and it's going really well.
Wonderful. Well, I just came right back in on time, Mindy. I missed the answer to your first question. You know, technical things happen right in the middle of Facebook Live, so I'm disclosing it because you might have seen me do something behind the scenes here. I had to call back in. Zoom dropped me off. So, Mindy, let's talk about your time working with seniors. How long have you been working in the senior community?
My husband was working with seniors for decades before we started ElderMove Alliance. That's why we put our 2 careers together and came up with this program on helping seniors downsize. I had been watching people downsize from the homes that I was selling for them, and he was watching them move into senior communities. It was obvious that it's a really difficult move and that people needed to know what kinds of services were available to help them make this difficult move. When you're going from 2,000 or 4,000 square feet into 900 square feet, it's a tough move, especially if you're in your 80s and you're just making it through the day.
Yeah, and what a great marriage, the two of you, but marriage of your businesses to bring in the real estate and the senior side of it, because those pieces are so important to have a smooth transition.
Right.
So I know I was actually fortunate, Mindy. I watched this movie on Netflix called Minimalist. And so at my young age, I realized watching that movie, if you get a chance, go check it out, that we just collect things as human beings, and things can be stressful. When you have a lot of things, it can be stress. So I can only imagine going unchecked my entire life. I would have a lot of things. And I remember going to my grandparents' house, and I used to love all the things they have. But if you are going to be downsizing out of a house and you've lived there for decades, is there a way to do that? How do you recommend like downsizing for somebody that's collected things their entire life?
There's definitely an easier way to do it. So what we recommend, if possible, and this doesn't work for everyone, but it works for a lot of people. What we recommend is that people first find out where they're going, figure out where they're going. Don't work on getting rid of stuff until you know what you want to take with you. And then once you find the place you're going, then move there and take the things you want. It's way easier, both physically and psychologically, to pick out what you want to take rather than pick out what you want to get rid of. Then you don't have to decide which item is going to your niece Susie and which item is going to Goodwill. You just figure out the things you want to take with you. You can use a move manager to help sort through those things if you want, and we have one as part of our team. And then once you have moved out of the house and you've taken all the things that you really want to keep and the things that actually fit in your new place, then you can have an estate sale person come in and sell the things you didn't take. At that point, they're the things you no longer wanted. So that's easier as well. You don't want to be there when the estate sale is going on, though. And then the last step, of course, is to sell the house and then keep all that money that your house has made for you. And if you decide once you have moved out to do some work to the house, it's much easier to do then as well. So that's a much easier way to do it than to try to stay in the house and sell the house with you inside.
So Mindy, with this transition, there is so many things that are going on, and even elevates it to another level when you're working with seniors that are transitioning into that next stage. And sometimes it's something that, they may not want to have to do. Let's talk about the kinds of services that ElderMove Alliance offers to help with this transition.
Well, the first one is, since the first step is finding a place to go, we do have a senior housing specialist who can interview you, talk about what kinds of physical and mental things you have going on, if there are any, and help you decide which kind of housing is going to work for you. It may be that you just want to downsize into a smaller home or a condo, but it may also be that you want to downsize into some kind of senior housing with services that are available, meals, housekeeping, activities, and those things actually can help keep you much healthier in the long run because you have things to do and people to do them with. The next person that we have is, as I said, a move manager who can help you sort through all the things that you have and decide what you want to take along and get you packed up. Not only that, get you unpacked at the other end. That's just as important a part of the move. If you get in, my husband actually used to say that he would see people come with their kids and their kids would think they had helped mom move in. Well, they left mom in a new apartment with a bunch of boxes and she had no way of opening them. So unpacking is just as important. The move manager will actually hang the pictures, make the bed, turn on your VCR and get it ready to go. Hang the shower curtain. All you really have to do is walk in and take off your sweater and sit down in your favorite chair in your home. And then the estate sale person, of course, comes in and empties the house. And many estate sale people actually offer a service of emptying the entire house, even the things that didn't sell. I actually do the real estate part. And I've been doing that since 1991. My first clients were seniors who were downsizing, so I have a lot of experience doing that and can help you work out not only the real estate part, but the timing of all of this because I've done it so many times. And then we have a person who does financial planning as well. one of the concerns that seniors have frequently is my money going to last? And the financial planner can help with that. And then we have a whole other group of people who speak on usually the first day of our seminar. And they cover all of the things having to do with staying at home and things that you need to know no matter what. We have an in-home care person who can talk about what in-home care can do for you, and in fact, that it can help you stay longer in any kind of housing that you might be in. We have a universal design person who can help you reconfigure your space if you need to make it fit your needs. I have a person who does, she does writing, and she interviews seniors and does histories for them. And they can use those to remember the things that maybe they didn't take with them, and also to pass along to their families later. We have a reverse mortgage person who can help you get equity out of the home that you're in so that you can stay there longer. Often that's a big problem. And then an elder law attorney who can help make sure that you have all of the paperwork in place that you need to have. So I think we offer a really full roster of services that somebody can think through. Often we get people at our seminars who are not sure what they want to do, and this can help them figure out which way they want to go.
That's amazing.
You got it all. I love how you have it all compartmentalized with experts. Me and Tina talk often about experts and making sure that you get a professional to handle each area. And you can't be an expert of everything. So you guys have thought of everything, and what a service that you guys provide. I know what a lot of times when it comes to people and downsizing, it's about making the home more efficient, especially elderly people. How can people give us some tips on making their home work better for them?
Well, first of all, don't have too much stuff in it. If you are tripping over things, that's not going to work for you. Rugs are often a problem. So getting things out of the way. You need to be in the right home too. It needs to be in the right location so that you can get out to shopping and doctors and out to see your friends, and your friends and your family can get to see you as well. If it's just too far away, it's not going to work. If there's not any transportation that you can use, if you're not driving anymore, it's not going to work. So it needs to be in the right location. And then you need to look around the home and make sure that there's not anything you need to do that you need to go up or downstairs for. If you can't do that anymore, then you're going to need to make some changes, either a different home or some remodeling.
All right, Mindy, so we have just about 1 minute left in my segment with you, and I want to ask you one last question. What's happening in the real estate market?
The real estate market is hot. As you mentioned before, prices are going up. Houses are selling quickly. We're getting multiple offers on many homes. If you want to make a move, this is a great time. Buyers are out there in part because of interest rates being so low. So if you want to make a move, the real estate market being so hot makes it easier to plan how much time all of this is going to take. It's a really good time to do it.
Yeah, and I think the emotional connection that home ownership has always been the American dream. Even more so now because of everything that's happening and people spending all their time in their homes and the kids at home. And so yes, it's definitely a hot market. Well, Mindy, thank you so much for joining us in studio. It was a pleasure to have you here today.
I would like to just mention that we have a website. It's eldermove.com. And if people want to keep an eye out for our upcoming seminar series, they can find it there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mindy. And if you'd like to reach out and connect with Mindy, you can call the show or go online to themoneyhour.com as well. Coming up next on the Money Hour, inner critic thoughts that hijack your happiness. Karen Loxo of Unlocking Your Potential right here on 1150 AM KKNW.